Hey everybody, Brandon here from iDub Hockey, joined with Matthew, brand manager of Protective for Bauer in New Hampshire. Thanks for having us, Matt.
Hey, thanks, Brendan.
No worries. And we're going to discuss the difference between the new Vapor line as well as the 2S Pro Protective line. But before we get into the key features of each line, how would you direct a player who's trying to choose between the Vapor or the Supreme Protective line?
So thanks for asking this question, because it's been a great focus for us to try to separate our two family, because there's different type of hockey player. So starting with the Supreme line, this is a line that's focusing a bit more on protection and coverage while keeping an efficient range of motion. So for the players who goes in the corner, who doesn't want to sacrifice any protection or coverage, and again, without sacrificing the range of motion, we're really targeting with specific technology this type of player with the Supreme line. When we go with the Vapor line, it's more of the quick and agile player who's willing to sacrifice body coverage, but to get the lightest weight protection without, again, sacrificing protection in key area.
Okay. That actually helps a lot for players trying to choose, their style of play and like which line is going to best be suited for them. So starting off with the 2X Pro, shin, shoulder, elbow, what was some of the key focus that you guys did this year for the Vapor line?
So again, for us, the Vapor needs to be the lightest protective equipment on the market with an elite level protection. So this is a pad that's being used in the NHL. It's the most elite player level. There's no sacrifice on protection there, but it's really lightweight at 650 grams for the shoulder pad. It's by far the lightest equipment on the market. So we're using quite a few technology to get there, starting with the Aerolite foam combined with Hyperlite HD foam coverage, as well as our new X-Lite Shield technology.
And then we were discussing the fit changes that you guys have done with your Ergo Dynamic Lab. Did you want to just touch on that a little bit too?
Yeah, so all the Vapor line, not only the 2X Pro, but all the Vapor line have been redone using our new approach to product development. So we're bringing basically the Ergo Dynamic Lab is an umbrella for us to start each and every project with the human body and combining it with the hockey movement to get great stability. So we're introducing 3-piece elbow cap with an asymmetrical cap on the elbow pad. So we've recreate our shin guard with the X-Lite Shield, but not only from a technological standpoint, but also from a grading and ergonomical approach. So from our 10-inch to our 17-inch shin guard, there's now a more nicer progression focusing on ergonomical data. And our new kneecap as well. So a new kneecap that fits super deep on your knee to get more stability and movement.
Right on. And so heading over to that power player, looking for great mobility and that coverage, what's some of the key focus in the Supreme line?
So in our Supreme line, again, as he mentioned, the goal is to get the full coverage without sacrificing any range of motion. So we created the AMP concept on the Supreme family. So AMP is active motion protection. So basically combining the full protection of the pad to make sure it moves with you with a greater coverage. So combining those two elements is key. So if we start with the shoulder pad, you'll get or split biceps that moves freely without getting any coverage, gap coverage. We've introduced the split shin cap. So it's our AMP ship cap on the shin guards. Again, working with your skating stride, getting full coverage on your shin cap, but without sacrificing on this skating stride mobility. Mm-hmm. And as well as our 3-piece elbow cap for the Supreme line, the 2S Pro. So the elbow cap is split to allow for this great mobility.
And then you did mention Poron XRD, which is super exclusive to the top protection level. Did you want to dive into Poron?
Yeah, Poron is exclusive to Bauer Hockey, and we're using this foam to improve the impact protection where it's needed most. So we're using it underneath our shoulder cap, and the elbow joint, as well as in the knee area. So elevating the protection and elevating the impact management for the protective gear.
Right on. So it's giving that added protection for that player who is looking to get physical.
Exactly. So you want to go in the corner in full confidence, the Supreme line is for you.
Perfect. Oh man, it's been really cool getting to dive into each line, and I'm sure that's going to help a lot of players find their way into which Bauer protective line is going to be best suited for them. Matthew, thank you so much for having us again. It's been a real joy.
Thanks for letting me explain where we stand for in protective.
You're welcome. Thank you so much. And for you guys at home, if you guys are looking to look into more information on each of these awesome Bauer protective lines, head over to icewarehouse.com.